Brexit has changed absolutely everything. People who you wouldn't imagine are now talking about the possibilities of a new Ireland. I'm of the firm view, and I don't say this gleefully or to rub anybody's noses in it, but I'm of the firm view that the United Kingdom is ending. And I think it's incumbent on all of us to look around and see what is actually going on. Look at what's happening in Scotland. There's a very strong move there towards independence. That, of course, will be decided by the Scottish people in good time, and it's for them to decide. Here, many, many more people are coming to the view that our place is best within the European Union and therefore within a new Ireland. And I see people talking about this who never talked about it before. I see universities, newspapers, lots of different groups thinking their way through some of these very difficult issues. And of course, we recognise as well that the Good Friday Agreement provides for the people of Ireland to have their say on which union they'd like to be members of. So we have a huge burden on our shoulders as this generation of political leaders. I think it's the opportunity to create a new united Ireland, one where we will be part of the European Union. Being dragged out of the European Union was a huge thing for those of us who believe in an open, progressive, pluralist, connected world. Many of us don't want to be living in a country driven by English nationalism. And I think unionism should also look at what the British government have done over the past number of years. It wasn't Irish nationalism that brought them Brexit. It was the DUP and the Tory party in London who ensured that there would be checks between Northern Ireland and the island of Britain. That was done against and despite the wishes of the unionist people. I believe the challenge is to build a shared home place that Seamus Mallon talked about, that John Hume worked for, a shared home place where we can all work together in our common interest to build a society that we can be proud of. I think many young people in particular now, just no matter what their background is, are thinking differently about their constitutional preferences. So the SDLP is absolutely committed to doing the hard work. We're not rhetorical nationalists, we're determined to do the hard work. That's why we're setting up the New Ireland Commission. There'll be lots of different experts looking at all the different policy areas. But another key part of our commission, and this work has already started, is about having a very large-scale conversation with grassroots unionists, people from a different background from us, who share the same piece of ground and want to work together to try to build a new future. We're not pretending that we're going to change people's identity. We don't want to. We're not pretending we can convince everybody of our vision, but we do want to understand where people are coming from. And I think if we can have a conversation based upon listening to each other, recognizing our differences, and working together for the future. If it is future focused, then this can be a very fruitful conversation. It doesn't have to be divisive. I would like unionism to come up with a positive vision for the United Kingdom. We will come up with a positive vision for a United Ireland, and I think we can have a discussion about how that all looks. That's a positive thing. That is the natural progression of this phase of Irish politics. It has come directly from the Good Friday Agreement, and for our perspective, it will be future focused. It won't be about righting old wrongs. It won't be about fighting old battles. We won't be obsessing about the past. We will learn from it, but we are determined to talk about a new generation and a new society in a new Ireland. I think we will be able, over the coming months and years, the work that we will be able to do will be a very persuasive argument for a different kind of society. I don't think we should be satisfied with our lot. Previous generations had to struggle so hard just to get equality, just to get peace, just to get a government populated by people from here. And that's done. Our generation expects more now. We want prosperity. We want to be part of the European Union. We want to be in a liberal, progressive society. And I think that is what will be on the ballot paper when any referendum eventually occurs. So our work will be absolutely and totally focused on bringing that new generation to the fore and bringing a new type of society where people can be more prosperous. They don't have to leave here to find a university place or find work where they can be part of the society and this community, and most importantly, that we can all do this together in our shared home place within a New Ireland.